Hello and welcome back to Distant Worlds 2. We are continuing our Boskara playthrough here and hopefully making some meaningful progress today. We're about to get colonization, but that's not what we're worried about because we're not really going to be colonizing much. We're going to be invading. At least that's the hope. We have 4,100 troop strength. Looks like we have a decent amount of troops built up. And I think we're gonna go try to invade over here. So there's 4 troops on this planet. They look to be relatively weaker than me. Can't say for sure. I don't even know how many will fit on here, but we're gonna give it the old college try. Okay, we got the colonization tech done. I am not gonna pay a lot of money for that. So let's load up what we can on the troop transports. Oh, they stole some information. Uncool. Alright, so our 2 ships are under construction. They're being repaired. Our hope is that we'll actually get something out of that. Yeah, see, that only loaded up 300. Oh, okay, 1,000. I definitely need more transports if we're gonna be invading with that. Oh, we got plenty of room. We just don't have enough troops that are ungarrisoned. Okay, we stole some starfighter tech. I will take that. Alright, hybrid plasma weapons we're working on. We have 2 ships that are being repaired that hopefully will net us some tech. But I do want to let some of this other stuff get built up or repaired before I go back to breaking down that ship again. We just have so many freighters and everything that need to get built. I have to kind of respect their ability to do that. Okay, it looks like we got some people loaded up there. If we look at our construction yard location, we can see there's a decent amount of stuff queued up, waiting on that to happen. If we look at colonies, we could see, if we look by suitability, not much. And by not much, I mean nothing at all. So we're gonna have to invade. It's the only way. The only way. But we'll get some new species in our empire. That's always positive. Right, did they take them over? They did not. Not yet, anyway. We've got 3 colonies over here. This one's defended. Got some space stations around it, so I don't think I'm going to be in a hurry to get over there. There is that base, too. The monitoring station. Wonder if we can go invade that and just capture it. We have enough boarding strength, maybe. I want to have at least double their troop strength before I go invade. Dropped a lot, but I think that's just because we're not seeing them. It was way more than that. I might ungarrison just to get more people on the ship. Do not like that they're stealing tech. Our overseer's not great. The corrupt is a problem. Industrialist is okay. But it just builds it quicker. It doesn't, like, reduce anything, so let me try to dismiss them, see if I get anybody better. Let's see what traits this guy develops. They're still repairing that, huh? Certainly taking their sweet time. Look at the tech tree and see what we're getting. Looks like we're making a very significant amount of progress here. I'm actually hoping we can get this before we... This and this before we go off to the next... or go invade that planet. Some of that stolen tech. Yeah, we're making a good amount of progress here. It's a new ship we're building. Alright, I don't want you doing that. Go have you retire over here. Detected, failed. Detected, or evaded detection and successfully stole defensive base. Alright. We made some good progress there. I'm gonna kick this guy out for a second. But it's just because I want some more tech progress. There we go. Tech breakthrough. Got the shields. Got the fission. I will take it. Alright, we are going to try to capture this guy. Alright, well, I'm assuming there's new retrofittable versions of this now. Surely we've upgraded. Guys coming back, huh? Oh, don't blow the guy up. Come on. Another new spy. I will take that. They're all stealing tech rather than anybody hanging back to defend. You guys gotta keep doing this. Alright, I'm curious to see what this troop transport looks like once it's done retrofitting. Okay, fission reactors, Corvidian shields. A pretty big upgrade. Load up some more of these troops. Still not enough. What are you doing? Oh! No, that's not a new one. Why are you escaping? Oh, did you go to get fuel and get ambushed by something? So, Callistodel hyperdrives, fuel cells, quantum reactors. These are all upgrades from where we're currently at. Right, I'm gonna go tell them to retire at the planet, because that's just about finished building or retrofitting whatever it's gonna be working on. Okay, we're getting up there troop strength wise. Not 100% there, but I'm getting close. Getting ready to invade. Nope, not really interested in the protection treaty. Alright, one of our spies got dismissed. Detected, but successfully stole damage control, which is good. It's a good tech. Alright, let's see what we can do about trying to capture this guy. He's running. Alright, well, let's head back to the planet and finish retrofitting whatever we got to retrofit still. We're just waiting for more of these troops to clear up anyway. Okay, we're all retrofit. I think everyone is. Still the button here. Normally it would go away. Oh, is it just because this guy's still retrofitting? No. That's the ship that was being repaired. Just this guy in queue. Alright, well that should be good enough. Alright, we're gonna try to ungarrison some troops here. Gonna transfer them manually to the... We're just gonna get everybody off the planet. Well, maybe not everybody. We'll leave one, just in case of a fluke pirate raid or something. Alright, so that's 4,000. That should be enough. I hope. Yeah, it looks like their defense is 800 something, so hopefully it'll be good. Advanced settings, we want to use fleet tactics. We want shields below 20%, invade colonies immediately. So there's a lot of pirates around here. A little nervous about that. Are they all the same? They are. Maybe I'll wait for some of those pirates to clear out. Looks like they're all out of fuel. Mostly, anyway. Well, there's one more hive popping up in a second, so we'll just wait another minute. But I do want to get the ball rolling. Alright. Let's go give it a shot. I hope I'm not under, I don't know, understacking the troops. A little nervous about it. I'd rather be like overwhelmingly powerful, but they were 800 something. This is 4,000, and I'll have the bonus from being in orbit. So I'm hoping it'll be enough to take them over. And they're not a full planet. There's only 480 million population or something like that, so the population defense shouldn't be that high. Hopefully that goes well, because then we could swing back around and try to take out this Dayut colony here, which is also pretty weak, although it has ground cannons. A little concerning. Alright, this is gonna be right at the edge of our fleet range. Only 12 exploration ships left alive. Holy cow. Oh, we definitely lost several. What about construction ships? How are those going? Down to 8? Yeah, that's pretty rough too. Yeah, overall, I think we're doing pretty good here. Always use more fuel. We don't need this yet, but probably better to get it where we can. When we can, I should say. Alright. So that's all the economic ships going on. I do feel like I need to build more construction ships. Alright, let's get more of those churned out. How's the fleet coming along? About halfway there. A little more. Alright, what's this guy all the way in the back? Not a troop transport, that's all that really matters. Alright, a little bit of a risk I took here. Leaving everything undefended. But I think it's worth it. You should probably get out of here. Alright, well that'll just have to be what it'll be. We are reaching our destination. Let's pause for a hot second and get the next text queued up. So Firestorm torpedo looks like 38 years. Whoa, no way. Where are we stealing that tech from? Making some progress on it. Alright, Starfighter seems reasonable. This is down to, I mean, we'll probably get this by continuing to break those ships down. We could do damage control. Alright, we're good. There we are, all right up on that planet. We'll wait till we get close enough and pop down invasion force. Looks like they're softened up a little bit. I don't know what did that, but I appreciate it. Whatever it was. What is that guy doing? Alright, we are getting close with the invasion fleet. Once they're right up on the planet, and I know they could all land pretty much simultaneously, I will launch the invasion. Alright, there we go. Should be a victory. We've done it. On to our next colony. Alright, there is Kazlan here. Hex armor. He's pretty beat up. Can we capture? I don't want him to get closer. I could try to capture him. Alright, we're gonna try to capture him. Might accidentally destroy him, just trying to... No? Drove them off, but didn't. Alright, well, the good news is I can load most of my troops back up. And we should be fine. And they're not happy, but it's been worse. I don't think that's low enough to rebel. So we're fully refueled. I am gonna hop back home, and then we're gonna go for the Daute colony next. Now the Daute are gonna be stronger, so I'd like to load up more troops if I can. Hopefully we'll have more by then. Looks like we're working on it. Oh man, my queues are brutal. Apparently plenty of retrofitting to do. Alright, we're gonna pop improved escorts on the list. I should probably put Camino research on there. Given that we just took over a planet that has them on there, it'll help them assimilate quicker. Yeah, I'd like to capture some of these. They have quantum reactors, velocity drives, those would be improvements. We get some tech out of that. Alright, I'm gonna go retire these ships again. Gonna interrupt the queue, but you gotta prioritize sometimes. I hear weapons fire, but I don't see it. There we go, we got our flux alloy armor. Alright, another new spy. Let's take a look at what that's like. Let's look at our leader while we're at it, because we haven't looked at him in a while. Colony ship construction speed, who cares? Weapons research, that's good. Lower population growth, lower happiness, but higher income. Probably not great. Yeah, double, even more happiness loss. Ugh. Minus 10 happiness, that's not good. The civilian construction speed's pretty good right now, though. Alright, we do have more construction ships out there. You know, we probably need more exploration ships. How close are these guys? Oh, they're home already. That's good. Maybe we could capture some of these pirates that have been harassing us. Alright, let's try to come up here and see if we can get these guys. Don't jump. It'd be nice if we could prevent them from jumping. Raise cannibalism. We were just at war. Alright, capture that guy. See if we can go repair. What does this guy have? Railgun, Quantum reactors, cholesterol hyperdrive. Okay, those are improvements. I want to get these bigger guys. Unfortunately, we are like out of capture juice, boarding assault strength. It does replenish at some point, but it'll be a minute. They seem bent on trying to harass my ships. I don't know why. Alright, we're gonna transfer as many of these as we can. Pull some tractor beam tech. I'll take it. Looks like our fleet is up, or our invasion strength is up to 5,500, which is pretty solid, I think. All right, what's up with this guy? Says he needs to repair. Oh, there he is. He did. All right, let's see if we could jump to where he is predicted to be. Still got away. Ooh. Alright, well, let's not mess around with that. Let's just go invade our next planet whilst we can. I mean, we're fully refueled. We have a decent amount of troops. Might as well just go for it. Alright, deep space damage control is getting worked out now. It's gonna be like perpetually retrofitting. Take a look at our private sector. We can see they have positive cash flow. They seem to be doing pretty well overall. Funding levels are looking okay. Group maintenance is a little light. Maybe we'll lower this down a little bit. Up this. We don't really have a lot of facilities at the moment. All right, our new spaceport is built. Alright, I think we're not running out of, but like these are pretty well tapped into at this point. I mean, we're still making progress. Be nice to get this, the version 2, that's an in-place upgrade. Improved assault tactics. That feels like something very reasonable that we might be able to do. Give us some extra invasion strength. Alright, that should be good. These guys are all repairing. Let's go see how our fleet is doing. Can't believe we're creeping up on a million space bucks already. I mean, I feel like we probably need to be more aggressive in how we're moving here, but overall it's not going so bad. Let's go ahead and queue up some more exploration ships, because I feel like we're losing a little bit of steam there. I'm gonna buy like 30 of them. I know that seems insane, but we really have to branch out. We'll take these guys. We'll go back home. We'll refuel. Retroop. Then maybe go after Chasm. But Chasm has these defensive platforms that are not easy. Each platform is 4 times well, three to four times our troop strength. So I don't think we're going to be taking that anytime in the immediate future, but we'll just keep researching more tech and hopefully eventually take it over. I hope when we get here we don't find a massive amount of troops on the planet or anything. They do have that surface to air defense, but I'm hoping, given that we'll be right up on the planet and we're going to drop troops immediately, they won't have much opportunity to, you know, destroy my transports before they land or anything like that. Oh man, look at this queue. Where's this at? Oh, you're all the way down there? No. Nope. I mean, they could be mad with us. I don't really care. Why are some of my ships going this way? Interesting. Okay, well, it looks like all these got repaired. I'm gonna not mess with them right now. It's because we have so many exploration ships that have to be built. I kind of want to just let them do its thing before we try to break them down anymore. Interesting, they each picked their own planet there to post up at. No troops. What I like to see. Was that the planet? I mean, that is a good amount of damage, but holy cow. Uh-oh. Nope, they did hit me. Alright, well, if you're gonna do that, I'm just gonna invade. You're gonna have to deal with that. Perfect. Alright, well, let's repair, maybe refuel. Alright, what's this guy have? Lasso shields, Equinox drive. That's pretty good. Maybe we could hop over there and try to grab that real quick. Nobody trying to jump? Doesn't look like it. Like the low and slow route, huh? Looks like we're all queued up to repair, so it's not going to let us do anything. Alright, improved escorts is done. Tractor beams is done. Can we stop repairing and just come over here, capture this guy? And it's like painfully slow, but these would be good ships to capture. Reactor's offline. Pretty good chance we can capture it, maybe. Alright, should have some more boarding strength here. Hopefully more than one at a time we'll send. There we go. That'll be a net winner. And then it can repair at the planet here. We want to hack them. Ooh, looks like we found some abandoned ships. My guess is that's going to be a questionable capture. This base is probably going to attack us, but we'll see. All right, 42 exploration ships up and running. Definitely making some headway here. Let's see what our enemies look like. Basic fuel cells, Garrick's hyperdrive, so pretty weak. We do have some more capture strength. Reactor offline. Let's give it a capture, or try to. Yeah, it's got the same type of stuff on it. Why not? Where are you guys going? You're running away? No. Don't leave yet. You gotta defend the planet. Well, more importantly, defend the ships we just captured. There we go. We just scrapped that guy. I mean, it looks like they're just coming in here to get fuel. They're not even trying to attack or raid or anything like that. Let's refuel at the planet, though. Well, we still stole the tech. That's all that matters. Stop attacking. Well, if we're gonna do that, let's get all the way over there. Alright, there we go. Oh, don't destroy it. Alright, so that's 3 more under our control. Where does this guy come from? We actually probably have better than this at this point. Alright, agent captured by Atuk Dominion. How are we doing on these constructions? Looks like we're getting there. So many small freighters still being built. Yeah, it looks like we're still churning out here. So much as I'd like to break these down, I'm not going to do it yet. I want at least some of these to finish first. We have 45 civilian ships under construction. All right, why are you not repaired? All right, just refuel and then we'll skedaddle. Oh, hello. Eyeless Ascendancy, where are you? All the way down there? Well, hopefully your war doesn't last too long. I mean, we like being at war. Our population seems to enjoy it. All right, let's load up these troops because we might need them. This planet has some defenses, and this planetary battery is kind of nice. All right, let's head back home. I think it might be a good idea to repair at the spaceport, and then we can retrofit. I think we got new weapons. I still have it on automatic design. I'll probably change it at some point, but I think I'm gonna want heavy escorts. Yeah, as long as they got the construction yard, I'm good. It'll be patrol escorts or heavy escorts. Neither one, I think, is using our... Or was it the plasma blaster? Well, let's see what they retrofit into. We got a lot of available money. I'm not used to having this much readily available. Definitely want to get Hexadorium wherever we can. Alright, let's see if we get our spy back. Alright, well, people hate us because we invaded two independent colonies. Oh, hey, a volcanic planet. We can actually colonize that. We're finally starting to branch out. Great. I don't know what tech I want to do next because we're going to get so much of this from breaking down ships. I'd hate to spend the research time on it. Rather focus on stuff we can't get that way. I guess let's do these exploration scanners just so we keep making progress towards that. It'll help our ships explore more. Where the heck are you at? I don't know how he got all the way out there or why he got all the way out there, but that's a problem. All right, we're sending you back here to retire. 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 You're coming to this new planet. I don't know what you think you're doing, but I'll retire you too. We do get tech rebuilding as well, not just breaking it down. It just feels like it's more when it's being broken down. But it seems to come quicker. All right, we are like right at the threshold here of being profitable. All right, we did get the version 2, which is nice because that's an in-place upgrade. We don't have to actually do anything to get that on our ships. They just have it. All right, well, I think in general I'm going to call it there for today. We've made a good amount of progress. We're technically at war, but we're at war with somebody who's so far away from us that it's pretty much meaningless. Although it did give us a nice little population bump on our home planet, which is nice. I will say things are going pretty good. We did manage to take over both of the independent colonies, which technically we could say it tripled the amount of planets I had under my control. It is true, it did. We look at our planets here, we can see there are a couple that are good enough suitability for us to colonize. So I am going to start branching off wherever I can and grow. These guys are weak. Look at this. Yeah, deflection shields, fission. Yeah, these guys are no immediate threat right now. We do have a colony ship actually heading over there to colonize our first actual expanded planet that wasn't an invasion, which is kind of nice. But yeah, overall things are going well. If we look economically, we can see the private economy is doing pretty solid. They built a lot of small freighters, passenger ships, 71 mining stations now. We're still hive mind government. That's still going well. Our overseer, he's okay. I'm actually afraid to declare a new leader now because I don't want these planets splitting off, because that could be problematic. We are pretty heavily invested in colony growth. Let me just change those ratios there so that that doesn't bug out on us. And yeah, overall, I think we're in a good spot. Next episode, I think I'm just going to focus on continuing to expand, trying to get back to, well, I don't really want to be at peace necessarily, but I do want my war awareness going down. But I do want to try to expand where I can, finish exploring. Oh, look, they're offering to end our war. I will accept that. And then I think the only other thing I want to do is look at my exploration. I could see we have 42 ships flying around now, which is a significant improvement from where it was. We're about to get increased planetary exploration and exploration scanners, which is going to increase the amount of scanning and exploring we can do. And construction ship wise, we are at 15. I'd like to build more. I don't think that's enough. But they are constantly putting themselves in very hazardous positions. So, ooh, it's Tenebrian granite. Very nice. Yeah, well, just keep expanding where we can. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, hit the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, see more content in the future, and we will catch you in the next episode where we continue our expansion. Thanks for watching.